was sitting at the riverfront on a Saturday night. The big screen on the wall was showing the heavyweight fight. But the real main event started kicking off when one of 5 off-duty nurses drank a bit too much gin. Well, she passed clean out right there on the floor, and some bartender yelled, "Get a bus to the door." The sirens started wailing, the gravel started to fly. EMS rolled in with 3 deputies standing by. One officer looked at the TV, adjusted his vest, said, "Boys, did y'all see that left hook to the chest?" Meanwhile, 2 medics got down on one knee into a circle of chaotic drunk pedigree. The other 4 ladies stood guard in a ring, screaming, "40 years of nursing says we handle this thing." One yelled, "I'm ICU," another, "I'm ER." A third growled, "Honey, you ain't getting very far." One grabbed her wrist, one started to count. The medical opinions began to mount. Check her pupils, one shrieked, completely unprovoked, while the patient just laid there completely beer-soaked. Everybody helping, nobody in charge. A standard bar call just got entirely too large. Now medic number 1 leaned in for a gaze, checking her eyes through the corona-fueled days. But 2 of those women caught sight of his face, and a whole new emergency took over the place. One whispered, "Lord mercy, that boy is a dime." The other hissed, "Back up, sister, I saw him first this time." One grabbed his sleeve, one yanked on his arm. The poor guy was smiling, trying to stay calm. Before he could pull out a pen light, a gauge, he was breaking up a brawl by the jukebox cage. His partner was stranded, drowning in the jam, hollering, "Hey buddy, can I get a hand?" He just pointed behind him at the flying hair and yelled, "Best I can do, man, it's a jungle out there." They finally got her cot loaded, thought the worst of it passed, when a wild charge nurse hollered, "She needs an IV fast." She flashed a grin full of dangerous pride, said, "Don't y'all worry, fellas, I'm certified." She didn't grab a needle, she didn't grab a line. She grabbed the brass handle of the Corona shrine, pulled the keg tap wide open and free, and baptized the room in a golden debris. Mexican lager went flying left and right, soaking every damn soul and stool inside. The partner lunged forward, slammed the valve shut, suds dripping off every boot, heel and butt. A dead silence settled, nobody made a sound. Then the patient blinked, sat straight up on the gurney, looked around the room, let out a wicked smile and said, "Hell, if y'all are passing out free Corona, somebody better find me a line." Well, the next thing I knew, all 5 friends were hugging and crying, bending their bonds and no longer denying. The bout on the television finally came to an end, and those 3 deputies turned around again. One deputy looked at the mess on the floor and asked, "Y'all need any help?" The medic looked down at his beer-soaked shirt, wiped his sleeve and said, "Thanks, we got it."